I'm sure you've been told by coaches, by teachers, by parents, by bosses, by mentors that there's no such thing as failure, right? We've all heard this before. I'm here to tell you, all those people have no idea what they're talking about. Come on, it's pure common sense. Of course there's such a thing as failure. In fact, failure is essential. If you're going to set big goals, big dreams, and go after big things, you're going to fail occasionally along the way. Really, the only way to avoid failure is to never push yourself to the edges of your skills and your talents. If you never get anywhere near the edge of your potential, then you're pretty much guaranteed to never fail. But if you really want to find out what your true potential is, if you really want to go after big goals and big dreams, then you've got to be willing not only to accept failure as part of the package, but also learn how to deal with failure. And that's why today we're going to talk about learning how to fail up. Hi, my name is Mark Gibson and welcome back to 1 Million Cats, where we are building a global community of 1 million curious, audacious, tenacious cat people who want to go do something big. So what exactly do I mean when I say failing up? Well, my kids are all in their 20s now, but years ago when my youngest was just about 3 years old, I remember I was sitting on the sofa one day and she came strutting down the stairs and she had a towel over her shoulders and she was dressed in her favorite Winnie the Pooh underwear. And when she got to the bottom of the steps with just 2 more steps to go, she looked across the room, put her hands on her hips and said, "Me a superhero." And with that, she jumped off the steps, flew through the air, and landed in the living room, not like a superhero. I mean, she just wiped out and fell flat on her face. Now, at this point, she was a very crucial pivot point in her little 3-year-old life. She had to make a very important decision. Either she had to decide, guess me no superhero, and lower her standards, or she had to maintain her standards, me still a superhero, and do something about her performance. Well, I'm glad to say at 3 years old, she got some things figured out in life, because she turned around, she went back up those steps, she leapt off a second time. And the second time, she flew through the air, landed flat on her face again. And she did this 3, 4, probably 5 times, until number 5, she leapt off, landed on 2 feet, stuck the landing, as we say in gymnastics, stuck her little chin in the air and said, "See, me a superhero." You see, at 3 years old, my daughter had figured out one of the most important skills we all need to figure out. And that is, when you fail in life, are you going to fail up or are you going to fail down? Because if you fail and you say to yourself, "Well, I guess I just was expecting too much from myself. My standards were too high. I was dreaming too big. Therefore, I should back off. Therefore, I should dream smaller. Therefore, I should not expect so much from myself." That is failing down. However, if you turn around a failure and say, "Well, I guess things didn't go the way I planned. Clearly, I got some work to do. Clearly, I got some more skills to learn. Clearly, I need to develop my abilities a little better." In other words, accept the failure, but fail upwards. Start asking yourself, what do I need to do about my performance to avoid this failure in the future and keep moving forward? So there you have it. The next time you catch yourself in a position where you have to ask yourself the question, should I be a superhero in this situation or shall I just be a quitter? Please, be a superhero. Fail upwards.